Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Hunter Green. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Up and
That's
in, and we're underway here in Cincinnati.
No strikes.
Late swing, foul to the left. Up the middle. Slings to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that's in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. That's a little bit low.
Down.
Two down, nobody on. That's to third, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Man on second, 2 down. This one popped up right side. Steer. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Zach Eflin.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Little chopper rolls foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out, base is empty.
That missed. That's a ball.
In the air, left field, O'Neill. Two down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. When you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Next offering upstairs. Strike one.
2-1.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Green back to work. Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And that's in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Colton Cowser in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. So 2
Ball,
balls
that's
and no
high.
strikes. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
1 out, runner at second. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the count 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Cowser stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch misses
Nope,
there.
ball.
And 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Outside
Ball.
low, and that's ball 1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Safe at second,
one
and
strike.
he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one drilled left field. Gone. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting eighth, designated hitter.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
First and second, one out. And now it's Austin Hayes. And that
That's the ball,
misses. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one ripped, but foul. misses.
No, that missed. That's
now
the ball.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2
2-2.
strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it remains 2-2. And a pitch to the right side. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
That was a really nice at-bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And there's a foul ball. That one ran
1-2.
inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We plate 2 full. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective,
1-2.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, that got away
That's
from
him.
him.
Take your
And
base.
he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Baltimore.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch
That's the
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 2-2. Line drive. Diving. Makes the grab. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And here is Adley Rutschman. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Holiday, the base runner at first with one out. And they'll do it again. The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
O'Hearn batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two outs. That one missing inside. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. One left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Just missed.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him. And there's 2 down.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. And that just misses. To the right side. It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. Ball 1. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Colton Cowser. Doubled in his first AB. Called strike right there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still down 3-0. Bottom 4, in now for the Reds, Gavin Lux. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one down the line, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Center fielder, TJ Friedel.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Really nice double last time after a long battle at the plate. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Green back to work. Misses inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one wrapped foul. Nasty pitch right there. And a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Mullins checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. First pitch, and he just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And another ball. Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to first, and
foul.
it goes just foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Jackson Holiday will hit next. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Holiday, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. Movement in the bullpen, Tony Santillan. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Suter, a left-hander, also throwing. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
First pitch misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty.
Ball. Full count.
And that's outside, and it's
Ball
ball 4, and he's on base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one
Ball,
inside.
that's in.
And it's 1-0. Henderson over at first with one away. And there's the strike.
1-1.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. First baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable
1-0.
innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
McLean,
That missed.
the
That's
next
the
to
ball.
hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
In there
Yeah.
for a strike at the top of the zone. On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano getting loose as well. Foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the fifth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tony Santillan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. That one outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-1's the count.
Pitch in the
Count is
dirt.
full.
Full count now. Stays alive. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first
ball,
base.
2
Trying to
strikes.
stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tony Santillan out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Reds, Brent Suter.
Brent Suter.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one.
Boog. The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So up next, Spencer Steer, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2's the count.
Out to center. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Third baseman,
Jamer Candelario digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. And that
That's the
is
ball down.
downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's off
a
the
ball.
mark, and that's ball 3. Jackson Holiday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Swings and chases a low one there.
Man, he really sells
full.
the changeup with that arm action.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Pitch misses.
2-1.
And that's ball 2.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he grounds one to the right
That's
side. And foul ball. And the tying
Missed.
run
Ball
is
4.
on
Take your
base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brent Suter departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Taylor Rogers on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down, hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So digging in, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cionel Perez.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And now the DH, Gavin Lux. That's way
ball, no
outside,
strikes.
and that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering
That's a
misses
ball.
down and away. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Center field. Mullins settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting left fielder.
Next for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And he takes a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it remains 2-2.
Count is full.
Ellie De La Cruz on deck for Cincinnati. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
De La Cruz in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Friedel leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with two out.
Up next for the Reds.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Matt McClain.
Outside,
That's
ball.
outside. 1-0. Two on, two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. No runs, a hit, two left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
O'Hearn
Yeah!
swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 down.
Up next for
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Pagan, 33
0-1.
years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
now batting right fielder Colton Hauser.
So up next, Colton Cowser, 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. And that one
That's
missing
That's a
low.
ball.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike
1-2
2.
is the count. 2-2.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That catches the outside corner. Strike one.
No, ball.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz preparing to come on if needed. Mole also getting ready. In the air, center field. Friedel ranging back, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game leading off, Tyler Stevenson. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Fraley stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
2 down, base is empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, there's a certain
ball,
point where you have
strike.
to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Base knock center field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. The other way, and he boots it. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Picks himself up an RBI, takes an inside pitch, and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
And now it's going to be Austin Hayes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. And they add to the lead. It's 7-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now a chance for TJ Friedl. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Reds get 3 on this long ball. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Moll.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Westberg in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Scott Barlow appears to be getting loose. The next offering misses. 1-1. In
Right
there
to.
at the knees for a strike. And now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. This one high in the air to left center. Friedl has a beat on it, corrals it, and there's one down. Jackson Holiday now at the plate. And the first pitch
that's
misses
outside.
for ball one. And right back to the mound. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.